Hi, Nathan.
Hello.
I'm Bob Flinner. It's good to meet you. Thank you for coming in for this job interview. Tell me a little about yourself.
I've graduated in 2024 from Bremen High School. I'm in West Georgia Tech finishing some welding. I've already got my TIG, stick, flux core, and I've already done some blueprint welding. I've got TIG in the fall I'm gonna finish. And then I'll be going into electrical, learning about PLCs and VFDs.
So you've already got all of that schooling done. How are you so far ahead on welding and everything?
I started while I was in high school to get ahead so I could finish as early as possible.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. So Bremen High School, while you were in school at Bremen High School, you took some trade school classes. Okay, that's very good. All right. Why did you choose the maintenance or industry?
I love working on machines and equipment and trying to find the solution to a problem.
So Nathan, why do you want to work here in the maintenance field?
Because I love working on stuff. I've always been working on helping fix my machines, lawnmowers, trucks, help my buddy change my brakes, the oil. I'll also do some electrical, like lighting, changing out some ballasts with my mom's house. Starting to help my Nana change out some ceiling fans. I've also tried to get into the tearing up carpet, replacing with wood. Just a lot of
carpentry stuff too. So it sounds like you're redoing a house, helping redo a house too. So it's a lot to learn too. So you said trucks and lawnmowers. Anything else? What kind of work have you done on trucks and lawnmowers?
I've replaced alternators, batteries, axles, brakes, oil changes. I'm also right now on my four-wheeler, I'm trying to change out the ball joints, the tire rods.
Okay. So you're not afraid to get dirty or greasy or oil on your hands. That's really good. How did school prepare you for this job?
The welding got me into the fabrication, helped me start learning how to create my own things.
Okay. What kind of welding can you do?
I can do stick welding for the big things, or like at my last job, I had to make up some lids, so it saved the company some money.
Okay, well, that's good to know. All right, Nathan, tell me about the time that you made a mistake on the job and what did you do to correct it?
So one time there was we had a belt break. We repaired the belt.
Is that your job at Flowers?
Yes.
Okay.
And somebody tried to turn on the belt while somebody was on there. And then I told the person not to because it was going to hurt somebody on the job.
Do y'all have safety procedures here at Flowers, like lockout, tag out, and things like that?
Yes. For this equipment, it was just an off and on switch. And most of the time we'll be able to just turn it off, have somebody right there watching it. At the time, we didn't have a person to watch it because we were very busy that day.
But you didn't lock it out or didn't have a monitor there watching it?
No.
Okay, you probably next time need to follow those procedures. What do you see yourself doing after graduation?
After graduation of welding, I've noticed in the job I had last, we were working on PLCs, and a lot of times it would take us a very long time because not a lot of people knew it. So I was thinking of going to the electrical program to learn that, to expand and rise through the ranks faster.
Ah, okay, very good. All right, Nathan, tell me about your strengths, your skill set. What are you good at?
Some of my strengths are I've never been afraid of working long hours to help the company. I've always been really good at learning the equipment quick. And then I'm very good with working with my team to get something done as fast as possible. My weaknesses are I'm very easy to get aggravated with somebody or something. And if I'm stressed out very quickly, it's going to be harder for me to try to piece stuff together sometimes.
Well, it sounds like, Nathan, it sounds like you hold yourself to a high standard and you expect everyone around you to be at that standard. And when they're not, you get frustrated. Is that a fair statement?
Sometimes it's the case.
Mm-hmm. All right. What about it says here you have some experience with forklifts and pallet jacks, things like that. You consider yourself good at those things?
The pallet jack, I was able to come on the floor, and for hours I would be able to use that. The forklift, I've used it a few times. I'm not a pro at it, but if we need something done and somebody to be qualified to drive it, then I can do that.
And it says scissor lifts as well?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so Nathan, tell me what you like most and then what you like least about your job that you're working at now.
What I like most about it, if something went down, not a lot of people would bicker. We would all get together and figure out the problem. Production and engineering wouldn't get mad at each other. They would come together and try to fix that problem as fast as possible.
So the team aspect of it you really like?
Yes.
Okay. What do you like least about your current job?
The least about it was me not understanding the budget for the systems, so I was never really good at buying the right parts for the machine at that time.
So just kind of getting frustrated with the not understanding the budgetary requirements?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you've been at that job for a year and a half. Well, a year in the engineering department there at Flowers. So I can understand you not understanding that fully yet. Describe a situation for me where you showed leadership in the job.
So one time on our one of our big motors, we had a problem where it was going down and people were just standing around and we were having calls going off. And I stood up and tried to start telling people about going to the other calls because we only need 2 people here. So me and another guy stayed there while I told 2 other guys to run calls while we figured out the problem for this one.
So even at 19 years old, you took on and told some older employees what to do because you had this job under control.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. That does show leadership and shows confidence in yourself as well, and it shows that the other employees have confidence in you, so that's a good thing. And just a couple more questions here. One more question. How would your current supervisor or instructor or boss or somebody, how would they describe you?
I really don't like talking about myself like that, but I know yesterday my head of engineer came up to me and showed machines and conveyors that I don't even work on and asked me to fabricate some stuff for it, weld some stuff up so it would help that equipment run. And he came to me instead of going to these senior engineers that's been here for 10 years. So I feel like after that, he thinks I am very good with my time and my fabrication skills, my confidence too.
Right, okay, well good. All right, Nathan, do you have any questions for me?
How's y'all's benefits looking?
All right, so we have a pretty good benefits package. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance that includes health and dental and vision that you can get. We also have a 401k, retirement program, and 2 weeks paid vacation after the first year.
All right. Yeah, my last job had that, and It was great.
Good, good, good.
And then my last question would be, how's y'all schedules looking like?
All right, so for the maintenance department here, our schedules rotate because we have to work weekends and sometimes work holidays and nights. So it would be a rotating schedule so that all the team gets their rotates around and gets weekends and holidays off. Is that going to be a problem for you working nights or weekends or anything?
So it'd be like a bi-weekly schedule or
Something like that, but you know, we try to make it fair so everybody gets a weekend off every other week or once a month, twice a month, something like that.
Yeah.
So you can do all that?
Yes, sir.
All right. When can you start, Nathan?
As soon as possible.
All right. Sounds good. Good to meet you.
You too.